Good evening, fans. This is Michael Sussman joining you live from Huntington, West Virginia, inside the gym at St. Joseph High School for tonight's boys high school basketball action between St. Joe's and the visiting Buffalo Bison. We've got a packed house in here already about 8 minutes ahead of tip-off. This will be the first game at the helm for St. Joe's head coach Todd Maynard, who comes over after a 4-year stint at Tulsa. He's hoping to revamp an Irish program that went 0-9 a year ago. In the fold for Coach Maynard this year will be Jesse Muncie, who comes over with him from Tulsa, an all-state player from a year ago. So it's a new-look Irish squad out on the floor warming up right now. They take on the Buffalo Bison. The Bison last squared off against St. Joe's in the sectional playoffs a year ago. Buffalo winning that game 82-39, but it's a new group for Coach Adam Scott over there as well. He lost several seniors from that squad. I caught up with him earlier, and he said that a challenge early on this season is just going to be finding the right combinations, figuring out what the Bison want to do offensively. Coach Maynard's got an exciting squad back this year for the Irish. Senior forward Xavion Johnson into the fold, a crafty left-handed scorer. Expect him to be out there making plays tonight. And then number 1, Caden Eram, player to watch for St. Joe's, as well as the sharpshooter Jax Fortner. We're about 7 minutes away from tip-off here at St. Joe's High School. We're going to go to our first break. You are listening to Irish Hoops on Video Productions.
Normal day. I was on my way to pick up my little girl after work, and a drunk driver came out of nowhere and hit me head on. My medical bills began piling up, and I didn't know what to do. So I contacted WOELFEL and WOELFEL. I came in for a free consultation, and they took care of everything. It lifted a huge burden off of me and my family, and they were such a blessing to me.
WOELFEL and WOELFEL. We've helped thousands of people just like you.
The LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks and even discounts on fuel. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you.
An injury at any age can be a game changer, but Marshall Orthopedics, the area's only comprehensive sports medicine practice, is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Orthopedics takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
At Dutch Miller Auto, the time is now to get into the vehicle you want. Dutch Miller currently has the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles with an amazing inventory starting below $300 a month. Have a trade-in? There's never been a better time to get more than right now, as Dutch Miller is giving up to 30% above fair market value for any trade-in. Don't see the vehicle on our lot you want? Then ask about the Dutch Miller Advantage, which means you can order the vehicle you want, the way you want it, faster. Only at DutchMillerAuto.com.
For Kindred Communications, this is home. When other broadcasting companies went nationwide, we stayed home.
This is home.
This is home.
This is home.
6 radio stations broadcasting on 9 signals across 3 states. For Kindred Communications,
this is
home.
Did you know when you send or receive a text message, you take your eyes off the road for 5 seconds? At 55 miles per hour, that's like driving more than the length of a football field blindfolded. As a result, thousands of people die every year in crashes related to distracted driving. That's why we're cracking down on people who text or use their smartphones while driving. We would rather you cross the goal line alive. Law enforcement officers write tickets to save lives. Don't text and drive.
Here in West Virginia, we're known as hard workers, friendly faces, and people with a caring spirit. At Summit Community Bank, those qualities are at the core of all that we do. We're a group of experienced professional bankers that you've known for many years. We work hard to earn your business and will work even harder to help you succeed. We customize banking solutions that work for you. We're Summit Community Bank. Service.
should say, came loose for one of the Bison players. A technical timeout there as we reset things. The Bison to inbound near side. Swing it all the way into the corner to Bennett. It's in and out of his hands. Can't corral the pass. Irish moving quickly. Here's Muncie back to Johnson. A three-point attempt is no good. And here comes Buffalo. Thompson jogs it up the floor. Stops. Pops. Off the front iron. No good. St. Joseph's heading the other way. Hiram whips it into the corner to Johnson. He'll drive baseline and get a layup attempt up and in. Xavion Johnson has his first points. A beautiful drive there as the Bison defense shifted. And he took it baseline. Here's Harris driving to the rim. He's fouled. And Bradley Harris will shoot two. Wonderful slash there from Xavion Johnson on that layup. Through the pump fake, and then was just able to read the crease in the defense. Cardinal sin by the Bison D there, letting him slash underneath the basket baseline, but Johnson takes advantage of it as Harris is going to drill the first free throw. He's got 4 points. The score now 8-7, St. Joe's. As the Bison make a substitution and bring in number 23, Blake Williams, for Blake Bennett, who sits down once again. Free throw's no good. They get their offensive board. Harris the putback. And that'll bring the score to 9-8. The Bison take the lead inside of 2 minutes in the first quarter. As Jesse Muncie resets things. A long three-point attempt. Eram is well short. And the Bison get the board. They're going to try to whip a long pass in transition. Eram knocks it away. Into the corner now. Thompson with a scoop shot, no good. Johnson gets the board. Crossover dribble, left-handed layup, up no. And he's fouled on the putback attempt. Xavion Johnson in attack mode early. And he'll go back to the line to shoot two. Xavion Johnson, the crafty left-handed scorer, swishes the first free throw attempt. Head coach Tom Maynard really expects Johnson to be effective, slashing to the rim inside this year. Somebody that they can do a lot with, just with his length and his speed. Second free throws up and in. Johnson's got 4. And St. Joe's has the lead once again at 10-9. 122 and moving. Thompson walking it up the floor. Far side wing. Over to Seth Landers, back top of the key. Thompson drives, floater in the lane, no good. And Johnson, the board's going to push it all the way ahead to Jesse Muncie. He keeps his pivot foot, kicks it back out to Fortner. 1 minute left. Johnson on the drive. A beautiful scoop layup attempt off the side iron, no good. Back out to Muncie, jab step, pull up. They'll elect to pull it back down, dishes it off to Philip Ignatis. We've got a whistle and a foul call against the Bison, that one. Against number 23, Blake Williams. They're going to get him for a grab. With 53.3 ticks left in the first quarter. Muncie inbounds to Johnson. Back to Muncie, a three-point attempt up and good. Jesse Muncie, listed as Jesse Money Muncie. His money from 3 once again. He's got 6. 40 seconds and winding, 13-9 lead for the home team. They'll whip it in the corner. A long three-point attempt from Williams is off the front iron, no good. Rolling ball goes back to St. Joe's, pushed quickly down the floor. A dump from layup up and in. Caden Eram with 2 on the assist there from Jesse Muncie. Beautifully run, fast break there. 14 seconds and winding left. Thompson on the drive is fouled by Xavion Johnson. They're going to get him for a block there. That's the second foul on Johnson. He's got to be careful with 2 here. You don't want to lose him for the second half. So 12.2 left. The Bison into inbound near midcourt on the near side. They've got plenty of time to set something up and try to run some action. As Ian Thompson Drives, tries a floater in the lane. It's well short. 5 seconds left. 4 seconds left. Here comes Fortner ahead to Eram. A long threes. Up and good! Caden Eram from distance hits an NBA three at the buzzer to put St. Joe's ahead 18-9. It's all Irish here early as you are listening to St. Joe's basketball on Video Productions.
General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way,
tell them Hug sent you.
That's right. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
Hiring the right law firm to handle your car accident, serious injury, or wrongful death case is a huge decision. At WOELFEL & WOELFEL, we understand you will have questions and concerns. You should expect your lawyer to put you and your family at ease, your lawyer to solve the problem. So at WOELFEL & WOELFEL, we give our personal cell phone numbers so you can always get your lawyer.
WOELFEL & WOELFEL, we've helped thousands of folks just like you.
And we are back live at St. Joseph High School. Michael Sussman here on the call for tonight's game between the Buffalo Bison and the St. Joe's Irish. The Irish lead at 18-9 after junior Caden Eram wrapped up the first quarter with a long three as time expired. A great scramble play there from the Irish. Kind of all heck was breaking loose with about 5 seconds left. Jax Fortner pushed it up the floor and found an open man in Eram who was ready to let it loose. But here we go, second quarter. Here come the Buffalo Bison, number 15, Caleb Nutter with it. He'll try a hook shot just outside the lane, no good. Muncie gets the board, whips it all the way ahead to Fortner. It's off of his arm, out of bounds, and back to the Buffalo Bison. Irish trying to push the tempo there to get the second quarter started. Might have been better off just pulling that one back and setting up the offense. Ball into the hands of Nutter, guarded closely by Johnson. Over to Smalley. A long three-point attempt. Nutter is off the rim, no good. And the Irish will take it the other way. Crossover dribble, Muncie into the corner. Fortner, a three-point attempt, rattles out. Fortner thought he had the stroke there, but an unfortunate roll. Spits it back to the Bison. Here's Thompson all the way to the rack on the drive, up and in. Ian Thompson gets the deuce there, his third points. Offensive rebound there for Fortner, sent back into the far side corner. Over towards Johnson, top of the key. Muncie, long three off the back iron. And Nutter gets the board. Here comes Thompson into the corner. And an entry pass is tapped out of bounds off of St. Joe's. They say that one hit Jax Fortner's hand. So Buffalo now to inbound underneath their own basket. Trailing 18-11, 6:56 left, second quarter. They'll get the pass into Smalley. Top of the key now. Landers is going to try a three, and he drills it. Seth Landers buries a three-point attempt. And St. Joe's head coach Todd Maynard has seen enough. The score now 18-14. We're going to go to a quick break. You are listening to live streaming coverage of St. Joe's basketball on Video Productions.
LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks and even discounts on fuel. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you.
An injury at any age can be a game changer, but Marshall Orthopedics, the area's only comprehensive sports medicine practice, is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Orthopedics takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
At Dutch Miller Auto, the time is now to get into the vehicle you want. Dutch Miller currently has the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles with an amazing inventory starting below $300 a month. Have a trade-in? There's never been a better time to get more than right now, as Dutch Miller is giving up to 30% above fair market value for any trade-in. Don't see the vehicle on our lot you want? Then ask about the Dutch Miller Advantage, which means you can order the vehicle you want, the way you want it, faster. Only at DutchMillerAuto.com.
And we are back live at St. Joseph High School for boys high school basketball action between the Buffalo Bison and the Irish. Buffalo got off to a nice start there in that second quarter. They're able to cut the lead to 4 after Seth Landers buries a 3 and Ian Thompson gets 2. Into the game now for the first time for the Irish is number 15, Victor Uba, the big man, trying to get in position in the high post as Xavion Johnson tries a corner 3. It's off the rim, no good. Here comes Thompson quickly in transition. Pass ahead to Smalley. Dump off now, Landers into the corner. Harris drives baseline, shots blocked, put back, up and in, and one. Bradley Harris will go to the line to try to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. Harris was blocked by Uba there on the first shot attempt, but stayed with it. Pushes the first free throw attempt. It's in and out, no good. As the Irish get the board, whistling a foul call against Buffalo there, so the possession arrow goes back in favor of St. Joe's. Number 24, Philip Ignatius now into the game for the Irish. As we sort out some sort of confusion here, it looks like St. Joe's will shoot the 1-and-1. That was the 7th team foul against the Bison. 18-16 the score. Buffalo outscoring St. Joe's 7-0 so far in this second quarter. I'll write a correction. The Irish will go the length of the floor here, not yet in the 1-and-1. Buffalo has one left, 16 fouls. Here's Caden Aaron walking the ball up the floor. Guarded by Ian Thompson. Buffalo still in a zone. Going to kick it far side corner to Muncie, back to Aaron. 6:07 and winding. Yo-yos it over to Johnson. Back to Muncie. Aaron drives baseline. Tries to put up a floater. Shot's blocked. And it's back to the Bison going quickly the other way. Here's Harris on the drive. Strong, no. Put back up and in. Caleb Nutter gets the deuce on the offensive board. Muncie tries to take it quickly the other way. And it's going to be a blocking foul against the Bison. That one on Caleb Nutter. The Bison tie it up 18-18. Buffalo benefiting from some second chance scoring opportunities, really swarming the offensive glass. And it's Jesse Muncie, the senior, to shoot 2 here. Over from Tulsa, where he scored over 1,000 points. A former All-State player making the trip over to St. Joe's with Todd Maynard. Coach Maynard said that he played Buffalo pretty regularly during his time at Tulsa. Overall, owned a 7-1 record against the Bison, but they always come out with an organized game plan. They run a lot of action. As Muncie's first free throw attempt's no good. And here comes Buffalo with it the other way. Thompson kicks it over to Harris, who tries a floater, no good. And Xavion Johnson gets the board. He'll take it himself. Crossover dribble. Loses it for a second, but it's back to Iram. Tries to whip it into Ignatius. And it's off of his hands. A turnover goes back to Buffalo. Thompson crossover dribble, falls on the layup attempt. They're going to get a foul on the floor against number 15, Victor Uba. They're going to get him for a blocking foul there. And the Bison will shoot the 1-and-1. Thompson to get the free throws here. But we're really seeing positionless basketball from St. Joe's, at least as head coach Todd Maynard called it. They really don't have a set point guard every play. He just wants to see his team balance the floor and let it fly. Thompson swishes the first, as he's got his 4th point of the ball game. And he'll try the second half of the 1-and-1 now. The Bison grab the lead ahead 19-18. Thompson bounces it and lifts the second attempt into the air off the front iron. No good. A rebound to Iram. Passed ahead to Johnson, who loses control, falls to the ground. A tie up now. As Landers grabs it, we're going to get a jump ball call, and the possession arrow to stay with the Irish with 5:14 remaining. Johnson just got a little too much of a head of steam there and lost his footing. As St. Joe's tries to push it on the break. Buffalo wipes up some sweat on the ground there. Looked like Seth Landers doing the cleanup duty. St. Joe's inbounds, back out near side wing to Eram. And he's going to drive into the lane, dump it off to Ignatis, who makes a layup and puts St. Joe's ahead 21-20. That's the first points of the game for the senior. Over to the wing, a three-point attempt up, no. Harris gets the board back out to Thompson, looking to drive, an out-of-control shot, misses. And the Irish get the board, 4:48 and moving. Eram, a crossover dribble on the drive, finger roll up and in. Beautiful finish there for Caleb Eram as he splits the Bison defense and is able to spin that one home. Eram now with 8 on the ball game as the Bison try to set up some action offensively. Thompson signaling instructions. Dumps it off to Williams, back to Thompson. Looking to drive. A pass over to Williams now under the basket. Up and in, a point blank shot there for Williams. Gives him his first points of the ball game. 22-21 now the score. Muncie a wing three, swishes. Jesse Muncie with his third triple of the ball game. He's got 9. 25-21. Now the lead for St. Joe's. And pass over to the wing. Three-point attempt up, no, for Blake Bennett. St. Joe's now going quickly with it the other way into the corner to Johnson. Thought about a step back. Goes to the crossover, a drive. Baseline, and he's fouled. As they get Seth Landers for the blocking foul there. That the 8th team foul of the half against the Bison. 1-1 to come for Johnson. Xavion Johnson, 4 points tonight. He's really been all over the place, start to finish. Really making an impact on the defensive end, getting in the passing lanes. And has been crashing the boards hard all night. He's a tough guy to stop on the drive. Johnson hoists the first one into the air off the back iron. No, it's a fight for it on the ground. Goes to the Bison. Here comes Seth Landers. His pass is picked off by Uba. Heads up play there by Victor Uba. Here comes Muncie the other way in transition. Jump stop pass to Eram. Three-point attempt up and in. Caden Eram drills the three. And that'll cause Adam Scott to take the timeout. A 28-21 lead for St. Joe's as we go to another break. You are watching Irish basketball on Video Productions.
General stores.
Wait for the replay.
General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way,
tell them Hug sent you.
That's right. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
Hiring the right.
And we are back live at St. Joseph High School for tonight's boys high school basketball contest between the Buffalo Bison and St. Joe's. It's a 28-21 lead for the Irish as Caden Eram has gotten rolling here in the second quarter. He's got 11 points on the contest. St. Joe's falls asleep, doesn't guard the pass, but three-point attempt is no good, and Blake Bennett can't get the follow. Here come the Irish, push it ahead into the corner. Johnson, crossover dribble on a drive, a dump down to Ignatis, shot up and in. Philip Ignatis gets the deuce. He's got 4 points on the evening. Nice action there from St. Joe's as they were able to whip that pass into the low post. That's the way you got to attack the zone. The Bison coming out in a 2-3 tonight. Got to move the defense and then just find that little crease. And Xavion Johnson did a nice job threading the needle there and dumping off the assist to Ignatis. Jacob Painter dumps it into Bradley Harris, who's fouled on the hook shot attempt. And Harris will shoot 2. Bradley Harris with 8 points tonight. Heads to the free throw line. And the first free throw attempt is going to rattle in and out. On the floor now for St. Joe's, number 15, Victor Uba, Jesse Muncie, Philip Ignatis, Xavion Johnson, and Caden Iram, as Harris drills the second free throw. The score now 30-22. Muncie crosses the timeline. Whips it over to Johnson. Back top of the key, Muncie. 2:30 and moving into the corner to Iram. A reverse layup is in and out. Uba fights for the board. We've got a jump ball as Uba and Connor McDade fight for it. It's a jump ball, and that one will go to the Bison. Here comes Ian Thompson with it. 2:22 and moving. Far side wing over to Harris. Back to the top of the key. Thompson stop, pop off the side iron, no. Uba gets the board and is fouled by Seth Landers. They're going to get the big man for an over-the-back call there. The second against Landers. Beautiful box out there from Uba. That's what Coach Maynard expects out of him when he comes in the game. Did a nice job there getting position and just allowing Landers to fly over the top. Still in the 1-1 here, Uba heading to the line with an opportunity to score his first points of the season. First attempt is up and in. It'll rattle home for Victor Uba. And that'll bring the score to 31-22. If you're the Bison here, you don't want to go into halftime down double figures. If you're Coach Scott, you're probably telling your team to just cut it to about 5 or 6, keep it within shouting distance. Looks like they're going to get Uba on a lane violation there. Scooting into the lane too early to try to get his own board. So he'll split the pair. It goes back to Buffalo. Thompson into the corner. Back out to Ian Thompson. Guarded by Muncie. Into Landers now, low post, backs down, tries a hook shot. It's up and in, but they're going to get him for a charge. Caden Iram takes the charge and sends the possession arrow the other way. That's the third foul against Landers. The Bison better be careful with him as Landers heads out of the game, and number 44, Sam Thompson, heads in. Here comes St. Joe's inside of 2 minutes now. Xavion Johnson will slow and get instructions from Coach Maynard. Picks up his dribble over to Ignatis, a wing 3 off the front iron, no good. Here comes Buffalo. Ian Thompson is going to try a step back 18-footer. It'll miss. And St. Joe's able to corral the board. Here comes Muncie. Over to Johnson, guarded tightly by the Bison. It's Jacob Painter out there guarding him. And it looks like the Irish might be content to hold for the last shot here. Inside of 1:20. Painter still on Johnson. A crossover dribble, looking to drive. He's going to try to take it all the way himself and lose it out of bounds. Xavion Johnson went for the hard crossover there and just lost the handle. He's got so much speed. If he could really just learn to control his movements offensively, he could really be a dangerous player for the Irish this year as they set out on their journey. They'll whip it into the corner to Sam Thompson. Back to the big man, McDade off the back iron, no. The Bison able to get another board. That's Painter tracking it down, but it stepped on the line. And that'll send it back to St. Joe's. Another substitution for Buffalo. And now, number 22, Bradley Harris back into the game. Caden Iram walks it up the floor. Inside of 40 seconds now. St. Joe's leads at 31-22. Painter applies the pressure. Iram a crossover dribble to get out of it. And they're going to get Victor Uba for an offensive foul on a moving screen there. Uba not liking the call. wasn't able to get quite set there. Uba shuffling his feet through the contact, and that'll send it the other way to the Bison. 22 seconds left. Here's McDade on the drive. A scoop shot up and good. Connor McDade gets two. That cuts it to 31-24. 12 seconds remaining. Caden Eram with it. Guarded by Thompson. Eram to drive. Stop. Step back. No good off the side iron. Here comes Harris quickly. 1 second. A floater. Well short. And that will bring an end to things in our second quarter. It's a 31-24 lead at halftime for St. Joe's. We're going to go ahead and go to a quick break. We'll be back with some halftime coverage here shortly as you are watching Irish basketball on Video Productions.
Normal day. I was on my way to pick up my little girl after work, and a drunk driver came out of nowhere and hit me head on. My medical bills began piling up, and I didn't know what to do. So I contacted WOELFEL and WOELFEL. I came in for a free consultation, and they took care of everything. It lifted a huge burden off of me and my family, and they were such a blessing to me.
WOELFEL and WOELFEL. We've helped thousands of people just like you.
The LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks and even discounts on fuel. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you.
An injury at any age can be a game changer, but Marshall Orthopedics, the area's only comprehensive sports medicine practice, is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Orthopedics takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
At Dutch Miller Auto, the time is now to get into the vehicle you want. Dutch Miller currently has the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles with an amazing inventory starting below $300 a month. Have a trade-in? There's never been a better time to get more than right now, as Dutch Miller is giving up to 30% above fair market value for any trade-in. Don't see the vehicle on our lot you want? Then ask about the Dutch Miller Advantage, which means you can order the vehicle you want, the way you want it, faster. Only at DutchMillerAuto.com.
For Kindred Communications, this is home. When other broadcasting companies went nationwide, we stayed home.
This is home.
This is home.
This is home.
6 radio stations broadcasting on 9 signals across 3 states. For Kindred Communications,
This is
home.
Did you know when you send or receive a text message, you take your eyes off the road for 5 seconds? At 55 miles per hour, that's like driving more than the length of a football field blindfolded. As a result, thousands of people die every year in crashes related to distracted driving. That's why we're cracking down on people who text or use their smartphones while driving. We would rather you cross the goal line alive. Law enforcement officers write tickets to save lives. Don't text and drive.
Here in West Virginia,
General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way,
tell them Hug sent you.
That's right, Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
Hiring the right law firm to handle your car accident, serious injury, or wrongful death case is a huge decision. At WOELFEL and WOELFEL, we understand you will have questions and concerns. You should expect your lawyer to put you and your family at ease. Your lawyer to solve the problem. So at WOELFEL and WOELFEL, we give our personal cell phone numbers so you can always get your lawyer.
WOELFEL and WOELFEL. We've helped thousands of folks just like you.
This is Michael Sussman back live at St. Joseph High School. It's halftime. The Irish lead at 30. Over the visiting Buffalo Bison. Let's go ahead and get to a quick summary of the first half. St. Joe's went into the second quarter leading by 18 to 9 after Caden Eram wrapped up the quarter with a three-pointer at the buzzer in NBA range, three of his 11 points on the evening. But the Bison came out to a quick start in that second quarter. They were able to take the lead momentarily, but St. Joe's closed out the half strong there. They'll take a 31-24 lead into the locker room. A breakdown of our scoring so far. Right now, Jesse Muncie has 9 points on the evening for St. Joe's, all three of which are three-pointers. Just a lethal spot-up shooter. Look for him to continue to get loose in the second half, particularly going to the basket. He's not just a straightaway three-point guy. The senior Xavion Johnson has 4 for St. Joe's as well. He really made a big impact in that first half, particularly on defense. Caden Eram leads all scorers with 11. He's drilled 2 three-pointers, including that buzzer beater, which we mentioned just moments ago. Eram, a long, lanky junior, doing a nice job getting to the basket and also stepping out and knocking down the long ball as well. Jax Fortner with 2 points for St. Joe's, and Philip Ignatis has 4. The scoring breakdown for the Buffalo Bison: Bradley Harris leads all Bison scorers with 9. He's drilled a pair of free throws, knocked down a triple, and has been able to score on the drive a couple of times. Harris is going to have to look to get ahead of steam going to the basket early and often in that second half should the Bison try to scrap and claw their way back into things. Ian Thompson with 5 points at half. Seth Landers knocked down a 3. He's got 3 points in this one. Number 40, Connor McDade with 2. And Blake Williams has a pair as well. It's halftime here on the floor at St. Joe's High School in Huntington. Once again, a 31-24 lead for the Irish. We're going to go ahead and go to another quick break. You're watching St. Joe's basketball on Video Productions.
Normal day. I was on my way to pick up my little girl after work, and a drunk driver came out of nowhere and hit me head on. My medical bills began piling up, and I didn't know what to do. So I contacted WOELFEL and WOELFEL. I came in for a free consultation, and they took care of everything. It lifted a huge burden off of me and my family, and they were such a blessing to me.
WOELFEL and WOELFEL. We've helped thousands of people just like you.
The LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks and even discounts on fuel. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you.
An injury at any age can be a game changer, but Marshall Orthopedics, the area's only comprehensive sports medicine practice, is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Orthopedics takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
At Dutch Miller Auto, the time is now to get into the vehicle you want. Dutch Miller currently has the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles with an amazing inventory starting below $300 a month. Have a trade-in? There's never been a better time to get more than right now, as Dutch Miller is giving up to 30% above fair market value for any trade-in. Don't see the vehicle on our lot you want? Then ask about the Dutch Miller Advantage, which means you can order the vehicle you want, the way you want it, faster. Only at DutchMillerAuto.com.
For Kindred Communications, this is home. When other broadcasting companies went nationwide, we stayed home.
This is home.
This is home.
This is home.
6 radio stations broadcasting on 9 signals across 3 states. For Kindred Communications,
this is
home.
Did you know when you send or receive a text message, you take your eyes off the road for 5 seconds? At 55 miles per hour, that's like driving more than the length of a football field blindfolded. As a result, thousands of people die every year in crashes related to distracted driving. That's why we're cracking down on people who text or use their smartphones while driving. We would rather you cross the goal line alive. Law enforcement officers write tickets to save lives. Don't text and drive.
Here in West Virginia, we're known as hard workers, friendly faces, and people with a caring spirit. At Summit Community Bank, those qualities are at the core of all that we do. We're a group of experienced professional bankers that you've known for many years. We work hard to earn your business and will work even harder to help you succeed. We customize banking solutions that work for you. We're Summit Community Bank. Service beyond expectations.
Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way,
tell them Hug sent you.
That's right. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
And we are back live at St. Joe's High School. St. Joe's leading 31-24 over the Buffalo Bison at halftime. It's the first contest of the year for both teams. So right now, St. Joe's on their way to an opening victory. Right now, we're in the main gym. You take a glance around, you notice a few things. First of which is a big jumbotron in the upper left-hand corner. That's the byproduct of a lot of fundraising in the offseason led by first-year head coach Todd Maynard. He plans on bringing about a ton of renovations here in St. Joe's around this boys basketball program. The Jumbotron, for one, they're going to plan on using it for introductions as well as videos and things like that. The Irish also can look forward to a new floor with new lines and logos coming this summer. The locker rooms are currently under renovation right now. Apparently a sound system is coming in the next couple of weeks as well for St. Joe's. So Todd Maynard is going to do things first class if he's going to bring on this new undertaking. He's got a 7-point advantage as we get the third quarter underway. Both lineups on the floor right now. It's the starting lineup for the Irish. Jesse Muncie to inbound. Xavion Johnson on the floor, as well as Caden Eram, Jax Fortner, and Jaden Price. In the game for the Bison, number 14, Ian Thompson, as well as number 25, Seth Landers, Caleb Nutter in there as well as number 32, Evan Smalley down low, and number 22, Bradley Harris, who leads Buffalo in scoring with 9. Looks like we've got a little confusion as we get things rolling. And first, Buffalo is going to start off with the rock, but they'll send it back to the Irish, playing with a 7-point advantage. If you're Coach Maynard here, you want your team to keep their foot on the gas pedal. This opening 3 or 4 minutes in the third quarter is going to be huge. And he just gave his all-state transfer, Jesse Muncie, a little wink, as if to say, it's your time, let's go. Eram to inbound, near side by half court. He'll toss it into Xavion Johnson, I should say, the senior. Crosses the timeline. Guarded by Nutter, into the hands of Muncie now, running a little weave action. Far side wing now, Johnson shouts out instructions. The Bison coming out in man-to-man. Nutter on Johnson, crossover dribble, loses the handle, but Eram gathers it. Here's a wing 3 from Muncie, it's in and out. And Buffalo gets the rebound. Here's Ian Thompson crossing the timeline. Long pass ahead to Smalley in the low post, but he traveled. Smalley sliding his feet there. Couldn't establish a firm position in the post. And it's a turnover there. Sending it back to St. Joe's. Muncie makes the call. There's Jax Fortner slicing through the paint. Now into the hands of Eram, who tries a long 3 off the side iron, no good. A bouncing ball is knocked out of bounds by Ian Thompson. Back to Huntington St. Joe's. They'll get a second chance opportunity here, inbounding underneath their own basket. 7:09 left, third quarter. No points yet in the second half. A inbounds pass floated to Eram. Can't quite get the touch on the floater, but gets the board himself. Another attempt up and in. Caden Eram with 13 points on the evening. Buffalo needs to box out and secure the boards. And St. Joe's get 3 shots there and eventually convert on the last one. Here's Harris, the drive. He's fouled on the shot attempt. That one against number 3, Jaden Price. They'll get him for his second foul, and Harris will shoot a pair. Harris bounces the ball. The knee bend and the first free throw attempt rattles in and out. A lot of shots have gone in and out tonight. As the rims here at St. Joe's are none too friendly. Coach Maynard will go ahead and take Jaden Price out of the game here. Let's see who he elects to sub. It is number 24, Philip Ignatius. Second free throw rattles in and out, no good. Here's St. Joe's going quickly the other way. Xavion Johnson cut off by Harris in the corner, looking to back him down, but they're going to get Harris on a grab there as he slaps Johnson in the arm. A little bit of a bailout foul there, as the Irish didn't have a whole lot going. But this will reset things underneath the basket. 6:36 left, third quarter. High inbounds pass to Aram. And he's going to lose it and fall down, but Fortner gathers it. Looks to go baseline, cut off by Landers. Back out to Muncie. Into the high post now. Ignatius corner. Fortner drive. Reverse layup. Good. Jax Fortner gets the deuce. Here comes Buffalo going the other way. Landers pushes off of Aram, and it's a foul call against the Bison. And another charge taken by Caden Aram. That's the second time he's taken a charge tonight. Beautiful reverse layup there by Fortner as he slashes to the basket and uses his quickness to get the deuce. 35-24 the score. Xavion Johnson, the crafty lefty, sends it near side corner. Here's Jax Fortner, the sharp shooting 3. Johnson will try a triple. That's strong, no good. Ian Thompson slows for the Bison, sends it over to Harris on the wing, back into the corner. And a spin move, hook shot up and in. Ian Thompson gets 2 there on a wonderful jump hook. Johnson to drive the other way, tries to dump it off, gets it after the loose ball is knocked around. Xavion Johnson is fouled on the shot attempt, and he'll shoot a pair. Gonna have to catch our breath here the way these two teams are flying up and down the floor. What a shot there by Thompson on the spin move, fall away jump hook. So Johnson to shoot the pair. First one is up and in, beautiful stroke. He's got 5 now in the contest, as Buffalo's going to take Seth Landers out and bring in number 11, Blake Bennett. Second free throw attempt is up off the front iron, no. And Bennett gets the board. Thompson fouled by Xavion Johnson, a blocking foul about 80 feet away from the rim there. That one could have gone the other way. Johnson arguing that he's in position, but Coach Tom Maynard just asking why pressure the ball that far away. You're really not setting up a press or anything like that, just asking for something like that to happen. Johnson will now check out of the game as number 20, Marshall Reynolds, enters the contest. Nice minutes there from Johnson, however. 36-26 lead for St. Joe's. The pass is stolen by Fortner, going the other way. Layup is no good. And Thompson gets the board. It's a tie-up. They're going to signal the jump ball. Possession arrow to go to the Bison. Careless pass there from from Buffalo, I should say. And Fortner made a nice anticipation interception, just couldn't finish at the rim, however. 5 minutes left now, third quarter. 10-point lead, St. Joe's. Here's Bennett, a wing 3 off the side iron, no good. Ignatius keeps the board alive, tries to pass it back to Reynolds. We've got another tie-up, and this one will go back to the Irish with 4:56 left. And now the Bison are going to go to a little half-court trap action as they extend the pressure Muncie's going to try to pass all the way through it to Fortner. Finds him in the corner. Dribbles into the lane. Stop, pop, well short, but Ignatius the offensive board. Scoop shot up and in. He's got 6. They'll send it all the way in the low post to Smalley. Back out top of the key. Thompson, but he's going to get whistled for the travel as he moves a bit prematurely there. A quick whistle and a timeout taken by Coach Adam Scott as the Bison need to talk things over. We're going to go ahead and stay here through the break. A 12-point advantage here for St. Joe's. We've seen great minutes tonight from Philip Ignatius for Huntington, just making the right plays at the right time. Saw him grabbing the offensive board there. He's done a nice job of cutting to the basket as the Irish have found him several times on some dump-offs underneath the rim. St. Joe's is a team with a lot of length. They've got multiple players standing over 6 foot with Victor Uba, Xavion Johnson, and Caden Aram. They can really generate a lot of problems for teams on the defensive end. Coach Maynard said that he doesn't really have a set defense. He likes to run a front line and then extend it upward sometime to a half-court press and at times go man-to-man. So 4:20 remaining, third quarter. As Jesse Muncie slows the tempo, tries to throw it over to Aram, but it's picked off. Here's Thompson, a left-handed layup up and in. And Thompson gets 2 there. His 8th points of the contest. Buffalo back in the half-court trap. It's thrown off the leg of Bennett, well out of bounds. That one took a huge ricochet all the way up past the top row. Might have a bruise there in the morning for Bennett, but does a nice job cutting off the break there. This time, Irish pass through it into the corner. 3-point attempt up, no. Rebound and Nutter. He's going to try a floater in the lane off the front iron, misses. And St. Joe's get the rebound. Here's Muncie in transition, kicks it into the corner to Fortner. A step back 3's off the front iron, and Harris will get it. Here come the Bison. Ian Thompson is fouled around half court by Jesse Muncie. Looks like they're going to get him for a blocking foul. 3rd team foul of the half for the Irish as they look to expand on a 10-point lead. Ball inbounded to Thompson. 3:30 and going. Sends it left side wing. Over to Nutter. Surveys the floor. Back to Thompson. Guarded by Muncie. Tries to drive. Left-handed layup up and in. And Thompson with 6 points in the quarter. Starting to take control of this game. It cuts the lead to 8. A wild pass is knocked out of bounds by Bradley Harris. It'll stay with the Irish. They'll inbound near half court. Looks like this half court trap from Buffalo is starting to cause some distress. Another 3 for Fortner will miss. Ignatius gets the offensive rebound. A brilliant hustle play. And there's a winged 3-pointer from Muncie's good. His 4th 3-pointer of the ball game. Muncie's got 12 points, all coming off the long ball. That extends the lead to 11 for the home team. Here's Nutter on the drive, takes it all the way himself and is fouled. Looks like they're going to get number 24, Ignatius there on the shooting foul. So Nutter will shoot a pair. Caleb Nutter, 2 points on the evening. Looking to cut it inside of 10 for Buffalo. And the first free throw attempt is up and rattles in, a shooter's touch. Gives Nutter the point. He's got 3 on the ball game. Still a packed house here at St. Joe's, as all the fans stuck around for the boys' game after the girls pulled out a 66-56 win over Buffalo earlier. Nutter is going to drill the second free throw. He's got 4 on the ball game. The score now 41-32. Right back Into the press goes Buffalo. Into the game now, number 20, Jacob Painter for Caleb Nutter, who sits down. Long pass into the corner. Here's Muncie with it. Passes out of the trap, top of the key. Now number 1, Caden Aaron, near side wing to Fortner, drives and is rejected by Evan Smalley. Fortner, another 3 off the back iron. No, Ignatius the board, up and in and one. Philip Ignatius will head to the line for the 3-point play. And another offensive board. He does such a great job getting in position. About 70-80% of the time, the ball's going to fly off the rim and miss far side. Ignatius there with some great intuition, just reading the flight of the ball and securing the board. Looked like he might have been cut or something on the shot attempt, so the trainer is on the floor now, shoring up whatever it might be. Not quite sure what the deal is there. That's 8 points on the ball game for Ignatius. Heads to the free throw line with a chance to make it 9. You get the feeling for the Bison that this next 2:37 or so is going to be a vital stretch in the game. A 6-7 point deficit is a whole lot less daunting than going into the fourth down 14 or 15 points. But I think if you're head coach Adam Scott, you're pretty happy with what you've seen from your Buffalo team tonight, especially Ian Thompson really taking charge in this third quarter. He's got 6 points. We've seen him on the drive early and often, really taking it to the hole offensively. Looks like we're going to have a whistle and a timeout. St. Joe's is going to go ahead and burn one. And we'll take it to a quick break. You're watching Irish basketball on Video Productions.
West Virginia, we're known as hard workers, friendly faces, and people with a caring spirit. At Summit Community Bank, those qualities are at the core of all that we do. We're a group of experienced professional bankers that you've known for many years. We work hard to earn your business and will work even harder to help you succeed. We customize banking solutions that work for you. We're Summit Community Bank. Service beyond expectations.
Did you know when you send or receive a text message, you take your eyes off the road for 5 seconds? At 55 miles per hour, that's like driving more than the length of a football field blindfolded. As a result, thousands of people die every year in crashes related to distracted driving. That's why we're cracking down on people who text or use their smartphones while driving. We would rather you cross the goal line alive. Law enforcement officers write tickets to save lives. Don't text and drive.
And we are back live at St. Joe's High School. We've got all that rigmarole sorted out. It looked like there was some mystery blood on the jersey of Philip Ignatius there. So he'll head to the free throw line. And he had to switch uniforms there. He'll go ahead and throw on the number 2. And the free throw attempts up off the back iron, no good. Muncie saves it but throws it to Ian Thompson, who heads the other way for Buffalo. Dump off to Harris, off the rim, no good. A blown point-blank layup will go out of bounds. Back to the Buffalo Bison, or back to Huntington St. Joe's, I should say. Missed opportunity there for Buffalo as they try to score on the break but can't convert. Back to the full court press here, a bit of a diamond trap, but Iram is able to blow right past it all the way to the rack. Misses the layup. Here comes Harris quickly the other way. Stop, pop, 16-footer good. Bradley Harris gets the deuce on the jump stop. And about the 17-18-footer. That brings the score to 43-34 as Iram is fouled crossing the timeline. The Bison are trying to set up the half-court trap here, but St. Joe's keeps taking it right down the sidelines. And if you're going to run that action defensively, you've got to cut off the line, put your foot right on it, and force the ball handler to go the other way. Buffalo's going to make a substitution here and take out Evan Smalley. In now, number 23, Blake Williams. Iram cross-court pass over to Muncie. Yo-yos the ball back to Iram. Guarded tightly by Thompson. Inside 2 minutes now. Third quarter into the corner. Fortner, a 3. Drills this one. Jax Fortner, the sharp shooter, with the triple. He's got 7 points. Thompson taking it himself, up and in, and one layup. Ian Thompson will head to the line. That's his 8th points of the third quarter. Buffalo wasting no time setting up the offense there. Thompson saw he had an opening and just bullied his way all the way to the cup. A strong take and a soft touch there from the junior Thompson. He's got 12 on the contest. He'll make it a three-point play as the free throw attempt is up and good. St. Joe's going quickly. Hiram tries to dish it in to Ignatiadis. And it'll go over to St. Joe's. Now they inbound underneath their own basket. 1:38 left. As St. Joe's checks in Victor Uba. Near side corner to Muncie. Guarded tightly by Harris. Tries to dump it into the high post. A tie up and a loose ball goes back to Buffalo. Here's Thompson going the other way again. Another layup is up and in. And Thompson showing off his wheels, just too fast for the St. Joe's defense. Hiram is fouled, a blocking call against Blake Williams there. 5th team foul of the half against Buffalo. 1:20 left in the third quarter. 46-29 lead. And it's just what the doctor ordered there for the Bison, as Ian Thompson leads in a big way in this second half. Jesse Muncie calls out the play, guarded tightly by Harris. Sends it near side corner to Fortner. Back to Muncie. 1:05 and moving in the third quarter. Uba flashes high post, nothing doing. Fortner is fouled. We're going to have a whistle and a foul call there against St. Joe's. Looks like they're going to get St. Joe's for a push-off there. So it'll go back to Buffalo. Long three, Harris off the side iron, no. And St. Joe's get the board. Push it ahead quickly to Fortner. 40 seconds remaining now, third quarter. Here's Muncie on the drive. His shot is rejected by Bradley Harris. What a block that was as he threw it off the wall. A nasty block there from the junior. It goes back to St. Joe's. Iram with it inside of 30 seconds now. Caden Iram is bumped on the drive. Foul call against Williams there. Looks like St. Joe's is trying to get the ball into the hands of Iram and really exploit a mismatch out there on the top of the key. That is the 7th team foul against Buffalo. So Iram will shoot the 1-and-1 here as Williams leaves the game for Buffalo. And they'll check in number 41, Nick Pitchford, who makes his first appearance. First free throw attempt for Iram. Up and rattles home. Able to get a soft roll on the first free throw attempt. Iram's got 15 points tonight. The leading scorer so far in the contest. So there's about 26 seconds left on the clock. Buffalo will likely hold for the last shot as Iram is able to get the second free throw to go. And he's got 16. There's Thompson going the other way now into the hands of Harris. Back over to Thompson. And he's going to try to drive with 12 seconds left. Goes all the way to the cup. That one's in. Bradley Harris gets the deuce. And it's back to a 7-point lead into the corner. Fortner a three with 4 seconds left. No good. A putback. Ignatius short. No good. And that will bring an end to things in the third quarter. Don't go anywhere. We've got a good one here at St. Joe's. A 48-41 lead for the Irish as we head to the break You are listening to live streaming coverage of St. Joe's basketball on Video Productions.
General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way,
tell them Hug sent you.
That's right. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
Hiring the right law firm to handle your car accident, serious injury, or wrongful death case is a huge decision. At WOELFEL & WOELFEL, we understand you will have questions and concerns. You should expect your lawyer to put you and your family at ease. Your lawyer to solve the problem. So at WOELFEL & WOELFEL, we give our personal cell phone numbers so you can always get your lawyer.
WOELFEL & WOELFEL, we've helped thousands of folks just like you.
And we are back live at Huntington St. Joe's High School. The Irish take a 48-41 lead into the fourth quarter. The Buffalo Bison showing some nice fight there in that third, led by an impressive effort from junior Ian Thompson, who dropped 11 third quarter points and put his Buffalo team into a pretty solid spot here with 8 minutes left. Looks like the Irish are going to come out in a zone defense here. A little bit of an extended 2-3 action as Harris waits the inbound here. He'll throw it back court to Thompson, and in all likelihood to get things going. We've got a quick stoppage of play. Looked like something might have fallen off onto the floor, but the officials throw it in, and the fourth quarter is underway. It's sent into the corner for Nutter. Quick three-point attempt, well strong. And they whistle that one. Went off the hands of Jax Fortner and bounced off the wall, out of bounds. It stays with Buffalo. Thompson smacks the ball, surveys the floor. Pressure from Muncie, enters it to Harris. But we've got a whistle and a foul call against St. Joe's. It was a grab. And as they were trying to set up the inbound action, it looked like that one called against number 3, Jaden Price. And Buffalo now on to the 1-1, that's the 17th foul against St. Joe's. So Harris with an opportunity here to cut the lead to 6 or 5. First free throw attempt is up, short, no good. Price gets the board. Here's Xavion Johnson with a head of steam the other way into the corner. Fortner, 3, no good. Price gets the board, goes up strong, but it is swatted out of bounds by Bradley Harris. Great defense there on the block. That correction looks like an indecisive whistle there. Will actually change that to a foul. And Price will shoot a pair. A good effort there from Harris. Got a lot of ball. First free throw attempt from Price, up and in. Jaden Price with his first point of the ball game. Head coach Todd Maynard described him as the team's trash man, kind of the hard-nosed, do-it-all guy. As he hits the second free throw and extends the lead to 9. But it really brings this team a lot of toughness defensively as Price swats away a long pass there. And it's invaluable when you can have a player like that that just does his job on both ends of the floor, keeping possessions alive. And especially just when you look at his length out there right now. Bradley Harris is trying to get open. It's a tough task. There's Thompson flashing into the lane. A blocking call goes against Jaden Price as he's knocked hard to the ground. Pretty rough collision there. We get Price on the foul call, his third. Thompson staying in attack mode as he has been all ball game. Once he turns the corner, he's going hard north-south. And Price is going to go ahead and check out of the game here with 7:32 left. As the Irish bring Ignatiadis back into the game. Ian Thompson with 15 points total to shoot the 1-and-1. Looks like we're going to go to a quick timeout here with 7:32 remaining. We'll head to a quick break. 50-41 St. Joe's. You are watching Irish basketball on Video Productions.
Rewards card, a way to earn points for free drinks and even discounts on fuel. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you.
An injury at any age can be a game changer, but Marshall Orthopedics, the area's only comprehensive sports medicine practice, is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Orthopedics takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
At Dutch Miller Auto, the time is now to get into the vehicle you want. Dutch Miller currently has the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles with an amazing inventory starting below $300 a month. Have a trade-in? There's never been a better time to get more than right now, as Dutch Miller is giving up to 30% above fair market value for any trade-in. Don't see the vehicle on our lot you want? Then ask about the Dutch Miller Advantage, which means you can order the vehicle you want, the way you want it, faster. Only at DutchMillerAuto.com.
And we are back at Huntington St. Joe's High School, fourth quarter. The Irish lead at 50-41 over the Buffalo Bison. Ian Thompson, the junior guard for Buffalo, will shoot a 1-and-1 here, trailing by 9. Thompson gets it from the official. The bounce, and the first free throw is up and in. Ian Thompson with 16 points, 12 of which coming in the second half. Second free throw is up and in. Thompson converts both ends of the 1-and-1 there. As Buffalo goes back to the half-court trap. The pass is intercepted by Harris. A fumble on the floor now as St. Joe's pick it off going the other way. A Muncie, a step-back three off the front iron, no good. Smalley the rebound. He'll clear it. St. Joe's looks to get back on defense. Nutter pushes the tempo, taking it all the way and out of control. Layup attempt is out of bounds. The official will say that one is off the Irish. The Bison a little bit out of control there. Needing to slow it down and set up some sort of action. They've really tried to run for a majority of the game. It looks like that's Coach Scott's strategy this year, losing as much size as he did from a year ago. It hasn't really been a set offense tonight for Buffalo. They've just looked to push it with Ian Thompson and Bradley Harris as early and often as possible. Back to the half-court trap. Here's Ignatiadis driving all the way to the rim. Right-handed scoop layup, good. Ignatiadis gets the deuce, and he's got 10. Here's Thompson in transition all the way to the rim. Off the iron, no. Put-back attempt, no. Nutter, another one. This one's good. Caleb Nutter gets his own rebound twice, eventually converts and gets 2. Here's the Irish going the other way. Johnson, baseline, is going to get called for a charge. As Seth Landers sets his feet and takes the contact. Beautiful defensive rotation there from Landers, the senior. 52-45, the deficit for the Bison. 6:32 left, fourth quarter. They'll give Landers a quick break and bring in Blake Bennett, number 11. Into Ian Thompson, he'll jog it up the floor. Guarded by Eram. Now into the hands of Nutter, loses it for a second, taps it over to Harris, back near side wing. Long three-point attempt, Nutter well strong. And Ignatiadis gets the board but loses it on the dump off to Muncie. Let's see where the possession arrow goes on this one. They fumbled it for a second, and it was a ricochet off of Ignatiadis, and that one will go to the Bison, a turnover. St. Joe's coughs it up. Now 6:17 and moving. Nutter guarded closely by Fortner. Tries a crossover dribble into the lane. Now left-handed layup, good. Caleb Nutter able to shield Fortner and get enough space for the layup quickly. The other way, Eram is grabbed on the shot attempt. And it looks like he'll shoot a pair. Now it's some high-flying action here to get our season underway. As Nutter takes it all the way himself, and then Eram wastes no time driving all the way to the bucket. 19 fouls against each squad right now. The Bison make a substitution and bring in Connor McDade for Evan Smalley, who sits down. Eram, first free throw off the front iron, no good. Ball rolling around on the floor. Johnson scoops it up, a left-handed floater, no. And here comes Buffalo, passes it well ahead to Ian Thompson. Hop, step, dump off. Harris is fouled on the point-blank shot attempt. And he'll head to the line for a deuce. Thompson going coast to coast. Just has such blazing speed. And the Irish haven't been able to get back on defense consistently enough tonight. And it's allowed for a lot of opportunities around the rim. A 52-47 deficit now as Harris is strong on the first free throw attempt, no good. Back into the hands of Bradley Harris. Second free throw on the way. Up and in. Now just a 4-point advantage for St. Joe's as head coach Todd Maynard takes a quick timeout. We'll go ahead and head to a break. It's a good game here in the fourth quarter as you are watching St. Joe's basketball on Video Productions.
Normal day. I was on my way to pick up my little girl after work, and a drunk driver came out of nowhere and hit me head on. My medical bills began piling up, and I didn't know what to do. So I contacted WOELFEL and WOELFEL. I came in for a free consultation, and they took care of everything. It lifted a huge burden off of me and my family, and they were such a blessing to me.
WOELFEL and WOELFEL. We've helped thousands of people just like you.
And we are back live at Huntington St. Joe's High School. The Irish leading at 52-48 with 5:50 remaining in the fourth quarter. The Buffalo Bison making a little bit of a run here in this second half. They went into the locker room down 9 at the break, but since then they've brought out this half-court trap. It's caused some problems. St. Joe's able to break it this time into Fortner, low post. He gets the shot up and in. That'll extend the lead to 6 as Fortner is able to convert it. Here's Harris kicking it into the corner. Thompson on the baseline. Drive, no good. A whistle and a foul call on the rebound. Looks like they're going to get the Bison for a push there with 5:29 left. And that's the 10th team foul. So Caden Aram will shoot a pair. Aram with 15 points tonight. The crafty lefty heading back to the line, showing some impressive three-point range tonight as well. He hit the long NBA range three at the conclusion of the first quarter at the buzzer, and then made another long one heading into half. So a number of things have stood out from St. Joe's tonight, but probably the most bright has been Caden Aram, who has really put on a show here in the opener. So Aram to shoot now with a 6-point lead. St. Joe's has Jesse Muncie on the floor, Jax Fortner, as well as Aram, Ignatiadis, and Xavion Johnson. On the floor now for Buffalo, number 40, Connor McDade, Ian Thompson, Jacob Painter, Bradley Harris, and coming in now, Seth Landers. They'll go ahead and check out McDade. So Aram now with 18, second free throw up and in. There's the Bison now taking it the other way, 5:25 and moving. Ian Thompson sets the offense, top of the key. Into the high post now to Harris, floater up, no. Aram gets the board. St. Joe's with numbers, he'll take it himself, scoop, layup strong. And it'll go to Harris quickly in transition the other way. Passes it off to Harris, a corner three, swish! Bradley Harris gets the assist from Nutter and buries it. Beautifully run break there from the Bison as Nutter pushed the tempo and dumped it off. And another turnover there goes off the leg of Caden Eram. Possession arrow back to the Bison. A 56-51 advantage for the home team inside of 5 minutes now. Thompson crosses the timeline. St. Joe's in a zone. They'll let him enter it. Now into the corner. A three-point attempt long for Painter. But the Bison get their own board. Thompson a dump off to Nutter. And he'll get the deuce. As Thompson gets the assist, they're able to throw a beautiful pass. Fortner in trouble in the corner. Throws it off of Seth Landers. And that'll go back to the Irish. Heads up play there by Fortner. Keeping that one alive. Throwing it off the opposing player. So Landers to sit down now for the Bison. Connor McDade back in the game. Muncie inbounds to Johnson. 4:24 and winding. As Nutter extends the pressure. Johnson's by him. A right-handed layup up. No good. They're going to get him for a charge. As Connor McDade absorbs the contact and sends the possession back the other way to Buffalo. A gutsy fourth quarter effort here from the Bison. They now trail it by just 3. It's a one-possession ball game. Moments ago, Bradley Harris buried a huge triple in the corner. He's been big all night tonight. .418 remaining. Just a three-point lead as Buffalo, as St. Joe's is forced to make a substitution. That last whistle, the 5th foul on Xavion Johnson, so they'll turn now to Victor Uba. Quick three for Buffalo, rims in and out. Thompson gets his own board into the corner. Here's a three-pointer. Bennett! It rattles home. Blake Bennett gets the triple. As he gets the shooter's roll, we got a tie ball game. St. Joe's into the low post. Ignatiadis, a right-handed scoop shot, good. 12 points now for Ignatiadis, a 2-point advantage for St. Joe's. Near side corner, Nutter a three. Off the side iron, no good. But another offensive board there for Buffalo as it's chased down. A pass underneath now to Nutter. He's fouled on the attempt and will head to the line to shoot two. How about Ignatiadis bodying his way down low in the post and getting a big-time finish. We'll take a look at the Bison's bucket here. Blake Bennett burying the shot from 3. You can see the Bison bench going crazy as their team battles down the stretch. Went into the locker room down 9. Trailed by double figures in that third quarter. But a recent flurry from Ian Thompson and Bradley Harris has Coach Scott's team right back in the ball game. Should be a fun one for the final 3:35. Both teams now to sort things out. On the bench currently for the Irish, Jaden Price, who looked like he might have gone out with some sort of injury earlier on in the game. We haven't seen him since the collision, as well as Xavion Johnson, who fouled out moments ago. So they're going to have to do it without their 2 primary bigs, at least defensively. But Ignatiadis has really anchored the efforts coming off the bench for Coach Maynard tonight. He's got 12 points. But right now, Nutter heads to the free throw line with an opportunity to tie things up. They'll bounce the ball. First free throw attempt in the air. It'll rattle in and out. Caleb Nutter no good. So the lead safe for now. Nutter with 6 points so far this evening. Looking now to cut it to 1. Lifts it into the air. The free throw swishes. Caleb Nutter has his 7th point of the ball game. Bison quickly back in the trap. A long pass ahead to Jax Fortner, who tries a floater well short. Ignatiadis goes for the board. It's slapped out of bounds off the Bison. Looked like it might have gone off the hands of Jacob Painter. So St. Joe's now to inbound underneath their own basket. They'll check out Connor McDade. Buffalo will and bring in number 32, Evan Smalley, with 3:24 left. Long inbounds pass out to Aram, guarded tightly by Thompson. Long wing three, Muncie off the back iron, no. Here's Caleb Nutter with it, guarded by Fortner. He pokes it loose, but Nutter's able to regather it. Ahead now to Harris. Nutter the drive, a dump off. Smalley, the shot up and in! Evan Smalley gets two, and it's a 59-58 lead now for Buffalo as they come all the way back. They'll commit the foul there, though. It's a blocking call on number 23, Jesse Muncie. Looks like they got Caleb Nutter for the whistle, number 15. So Muncie now to shoot a pair, trailing by one. An all-state player for Tulsa a year ago, over 1,000 points scored in his career. Jesse Money Muncie. As Jax Fortner and Caden Aram talk things over with Todd Maynard. But Buffalo's strategy in this second half has been clear. Pressure the ball, and if you get numbers, push, push, push. And the speed of Thompson, as well as the shifty ability of Harris, has really propelled a heck of a second half comeback. And Buffalo now with the advantage. Big free throws here with 3 minutes left. Maybe the shots of the game. First one's up and in. Jesse Muncie, ice cold on that attempt. And that's 15 on the ball game for him. Into the game now for Buffalo, number 11, Blake Bennett, who buried that three just about a minute or so ago. Second free throw is up and off the back iron, no good. We've got a tie ball game inside of 3 minutes. Harris will slow the tempo. Send it near side wing to Nutter. Thompson drives baseline, dump off to Smalley, layup up and good. The Bison have a 2-point lead as Evan Smalley converts the bucket. Muncie going quickly the other way, takes it himself, layup shot up and good. Jesse Muncie not fooling around, takes it coast to coast himself and converts the deuce. Over in the far side wing now, Bradley Harris guarded by Victor Uba, 2:30 and moving. Fourth quarter, sends it over to Thompson, high post now. Smalley, a three-point attempt for Harris is well strong off the back iron. The Bison get their own board. Nutter no good on the follow. Ignatiadis gets the board and is fouled. You see the drive there, a beautiful pass over his head from Thompson there, a no-look dime. Some highlight reel offense there by the junior guard Ian Thompson, who's really put his skill set on display tonight. Ignatiadis heads to the charity stripe. First free throw's up and in. Big free throw there for the senior Philip Ignatiadis, who's got 13 on the ball game now. This is where you want your seniors in the game, in control. Ignatiadis banks in the second one. Don't know if he called bank, but it counts as one nonetheless. 63-61. Lead now being protected by the Irish. As Thompson sends it over to Nutter on the wing. They're whipping it around the horn into the corner now. Bennett the three. This one way strong. Aram gets the board. He'll cross the timeline, take it himself. A layup up and in. Caden Aram gets the deuce and puts the home team ahead by 2 possessions. Pass all the way ahead to Landers. They're going to get a foul against Aram on the shot attempt. So Caden Aram with a big drive there for St. Joe's. And after Buffalo tied it up moments ago, the Irish got a couple of big buckets from Jesse Muncie going coast to coast on the drive. And then moments later, Aram took it all the way himself. So the 2 primary scorers taking charge in the fourth as Landers is able to bury the first free throw. He's got 4 points tonight. Seth Landers buried that top of the key three all the way back in the second quarter. That'll cut it to 3, a 1-possession ball game, 1:45 left. Bends his knees, second shot up off the side iron, no. St. Joe's with the option to hold the ball here. Of course, no shot clock in high school basketball. Muncie's going to be aggressive, though. Driving himself, is fouled on the pump fake. Now one against number 22, Bradley Harris. Beautiful job by Muncie there, using his body to generate that space, and then got Harris up in the air and just jumped into him, and will take the 2 free throws. Muncie spins the ball. First attempt up and in, perfect swish. How about the senior Jesse Muncie stepping up in a big-time situation? The transfer from Tulsa brought here to get some big-time wins, revamp this program that was down when he got here. He's off to a great start here tonight. Second free throw up and in. Jesse Muncie has another one. Now a 5-point lead inside of a minute and a half left in the game. Into the hands of Caleb Nutter, a long 3, well strong. And Ignatiadis will get a tough board, a foul call against the Buffalo Bison, as the Irish are able to secure the loose ball. It looked like that was actually Jesse Muncie with the board there, as the Bison player flew right into his back, and he's able to secure it. Muncie with 19 points tonight can make it an even 20 here. First free throw up and in. Smooth as butter. Jesse Muncie's been for the entirety of this fourth quarter. Now with 20 points. Second free throw up and in. And the senior's got 21. Head coach Todd Maynard's going to whistle for a quick timeout to talk things over. 1:22 left. We're back with the conclusion of things here from Huntington St. Joe's High School. On the other side, you are watching Irish basketball on Video Productions.
For Kindred Communications, this is home. When other broadcasting companies went nationwide, we stayed home.
This is home.
This is home.
This is home.
6 radio stations broadcasting on 9 signals across 3 states. For Kindred Communications,
this is
home.
At Dutch Miller Auto, the time is now to get into the vehicle you want. Dutch Miller currently has the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles with an amazing inventory starting below $300 a month. Have a trade-in? There's never been a better time to get more than right now, as Dutch Miller is giving up to 30% above fair market value for any trade-in. Don't see the vehicle on our lot you want? Then ask about the Dutch Miller Advantage, which means you can order the vehicle you want, the way you want it, faster. Only at DutchMillerAuto.com.
And we are back live from Huntington St. Joe's High School. Just 1:22 left in this one. The Irish have taken control. They lead it by 7 with 1:22 and moving left. A wild pass goes out of bounds off the hands of Jacob Painter. And the arrow will go to the Irish. So up 7 here. Let's see if the Bison elect to continue to press and foul in this situation, or just go ahead and run out the clock. Muncie crosses the timeline, crossover, dribble, takes it all the way, a left-handed layup up and good. Jesse Muncie now with 23 points. Whipped into the corner. Here's Bennett, a triple. Off the side iron, no. Nutter gets the board and converts the follow. He gets the deuce there. Irish now going the other way. Muncie's fouled by Caleb Nutter. And it looks like St. Joe's can start to salt things away here in the fourth. Certainly haven't made this one easy on Coach Maynard in his debut, as the Bison took the lead with just a few minutes remaining in the ball game. But since then, this man Jesse Muncie has really turned it on. 23 points on the ball game. Trying to splash another one here, up and no good. Misses the pair. Bennett gets the board. Here come the running Bison. Pass is picked off by Caden Iram. Steps in the lane and they'll go to the ground. He was fouled as he went down. Iram grabbed his head there for a second, but looks to be okay. Buffalo swarming right after the missed shot. Hiram with 18 points tonight. First free throw attempt in the air and off the side iron, no good. So if you're Buffalo here, it's not quite a wrap yet. They're going to have to push the tempo, try to find a quick three if they can. If not, take it all the way to the basket. As Hiram's able to rattle home the second one, he's got 19. Inside of 40 seconds now, near side wing. Nutter's going to try a long three off the bat. Well short. Ball's bounced around off the board. It'll go off St. Joe's and to the Bison with 34.1 remaining. We've got another whistle and a timeout. As Coach Adam Scott try to get things coordinated with his guys. It is a full timeout. We'll head to a quick break. You're watching Irish basketball on Video Productions.
West Virginia, we're known as hard workers, friendly faces, and people with a caring spirit. At Summit Community Bank, those qualities are at the core of all that we do. We're a group of experienced professional bankers that you've known for many years. We work hard to earn your business and will work even harder to help you succeed. We customize banking solutions that work for you. We're Summit Community Bank. Service beyond expectations.
Did you know when you send or receive a text message, you take your eyes off the road for 5 seconds? At 55 miles per hour, that's like driving more.
And we are back live. 33 seconds left. Buffalo tries a corner three, no good. 72-64. The St. Joe's Irish lead it. And we got a foul call on the drive from Caleb Nutter. That one whistled against the Irish. Looks like we're going to get Jesse Muncie for a push in the lane. And Nutter will shoot a pair. So just 27 ticks left, all but a formality at this point. As Marshall Reynolds will check in for the Irish. And Jax Fortner sits down. Buffalo clearing the lane here, getting organized for their transition defense. Look for them to go to an all-out full-court press as Nutter is able to knock down the first free throw. Lead now just 7. And the second shot is up, no good. Got a whistle and a foul call against Buffalo on the block out. Looks like they're going to get somebody for the grab there. St. Joe's now has to go the length of the floor. Buffalo in a full court press here. Looks like a diamond trap. The ball being pressured by Nick Pitchford at the head of the press. Patrick Riley into the game now for Buffalo as well. First inbounds attempt knocked away by Pitchford. Hiram gets the ball from the official. Inbounds it to Muncie. Muncie sprints all the way through the trap as they're going to get Riley for a grab. Foul call there against the sophomore. He'll quickly head back out of the game. Looks like he was into the game, just a foul. So he'll quickly get the hook from the lineup. And the coach sends a squad back over into the huddle. Adam Scott does. And the first free throw from Muncie's up and in. Jesse Muncie now 24 points. Putting on a show in his Irish debut. Second free throw is pushed into the air and swishes. 26 now for Muncie. 23 and winding. Here come the Bison into the corner. Pitchford a three, no. Ignatiadis gets the board and Buffalo will foul again. This one against Blake Bennett. So St. Joe's will head back to the charity strike. This time Philip Ignatiadis, who's done a wonderful job down low tonight. He's got 13 points. Has made timely buckets start to finish in this one. First free throw attempt up off the front iron, no. So just 16.2 seconds remaining in the ball game. Buffalo likely will call off the Dogs after this next possession, as Zagnatiadis is able to convert that one. The lead now 10. Here's Harris with it. Stop, pop, three in. Bradley Harris able to convert the triple there. Cuts it to 7. 5 seconds left. 4 seconds. Muncie will pull it up and let time run out. We've gone final here at Huntington St. Joe's. The Irish win it 75-67. It's a victory in the debut for head coach Todd Maynard, as well as senior Jesse Muncie, who leads the way with a 25-point performance. We'll be back with some quick post-game commentary shortly from Huntington St. Joe's. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Irish basketball on Video Productions.
It was a normal day. I was on my way to pick up my little girl after work, and a drunk driver came out of nowhere and hit me head on. My medical bills began piling up, and I didn't know what to do. So I contacted WOELFEL and WOELFEL. I came in for a free consultation, and they took care of everything. It lifted a huge burden off of me and my family, and they were such a blessing to me.
WOELFEL and WOELFEL. We've helped thousands of people just like you.
The LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks and even discounts on fuel. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you.
An injury at any age can be a game changer, but Marshall Orthopedics, the area's only comprehensive sports medicine practice, is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Orthopedics takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
At Dutch Miller Auto, the time is now to get into the vehicle you want. Dutch Miller currently has the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles with an amazing inventory starting below $300 a month. Have a trade-in? There's never been a better time to get more than right now, as Dutch Miller is giving up to 30% above fair market value for any trade-in. Don't see the vehicle on our lot you want? Then ask about the Dutch Miller Advantage, which means you can order the vehicle you want, the way you want it, faster. Only at DutchMillerAuto.com.
For Kindred Communications, this is home. When other broadcasting companies went nationwide, we stayed home.
This is home.
This is home.
This is home.
6 radio stations broadcasting on 9 signals across 3 states. For Kindred Communications,
this is
home.
Did you know when you send or receive a text message, you take your eyes off the road for 5 seconds? At 55 miles per hour, that's like driving more than the length of a football field blindfolded. As a result, thousands of people die every year in crashes related to distracted driving. That's why we're cracking down on people who text or use their smartphones while driving. We would rather you cross the goal line alive. Law enforcement officers write tickets to save lives. Don't text and drive.
Here in West Virginia, we're known as hard workers, friendly faces, and people with a caring spirit. At Summit Community Bank, those qualities are at the core of all that we do. We're a group of experienced professional bankers that you've known for many years. We work hard to earn your business and will work even harder to help you succeed. We customize banking solutions that work for you. We're Summit Community Bank. Service beyond expectations.
Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way,
tell them Hug sent you.
That's right. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
This is Michael Sussman here, wrapping things up at Huntington St. Joe's High School. We've gone final. The Irish winning 75-67 over the visiting Buffalo Bison. Let's go ahead and get to the scoring breakdown in this one. Buffalo put up a heck of a fight in the second half, went into the locker room down 7, but came out fast and furious in that third quarter, and especially early on in the fourth, and took the lead about midway through that fourth quarter, largely thanks to a huge second half from Ian Thompson, who had 17 points tonight, and teammate Bradley Harris contributed 18 as well for Buffalo. So head coach Adam Scott has a lot to build off of as he turns for some offensive options. Now let's go ahead and get to the victors tonight. The Huntington St. Joe's Irish getting the win in the opener, and the senior Jesse Muncie, the all-state transfer, living up to the hype tonight. He scored 25 points, drilled four three-pointers, I should say, and made some huge free throws down the stretch to help salt away the first win for Todd Maynard. Caden Iram impressed as well tonight for St. Joe's. He had 18 points in the victory, really made some huge plays on both ends. So St. Joe's goes to 1-0 through the first contest. Bison obviously 0-1. Up next on the schedule for the Irish is a matchup at Tug Valley on Tuesday, and the Buffalo Bison will be back in action on Tuesday as well when they welcome Mick Price and the Ravenswood Runnin' Red Devils. Once again, final score, Irish 75, Buffalo 67. Thank you to everybody at Video Productions running our live stream tonight. From Huntington St. Joe's, this is Michael Sussman saying so long.